The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the podcasters and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or their affiliates.
Action! What up, man? Can
Fucking
y'all hear me?
internet.
Yes,
Fucking
I can
internet.
hear. I can hear loud
Fuck
and
going
clear.
on. I can't hear you, Phil. What'd you say? Fuck you say. The fuck you just say that?
I ain't
I can't
said
hear.
nothing.
I can't fucking hear.
This is my turn. You about to
I'm
lose
fr- Nigga, I'm frustrated. You know, talking about it's your boy, it's your man Fonte, the quarter party DA. We got back in the feelings tracker. Dr. Phil to make you feel better. And Miss Royal with the hocus pocus. I'm irritated right now because this goddamn internet was pissing me the fuck off. So we got to
Man,
blow we got to blow through the introduction. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
What's up,
whole
sir?
game.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
What up, Wick?
What's going on?
It's cracking, Wick.
Good afternoon.
Tired.
What up? What up? What up?
But today we want to do a little something funny, a little off the chain, and some know about it, some don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on, give me a second, give me a half a second. Wait a minute. Uh, see what I'm talking about?
Fuck.
See
Yes,
what I'm talking
sir.
about? See them? See what I'm talking about? Them bloopers? See what I'm talking about? What I'm talking
What
about?
happened?
But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some Barstool Confessions. Um, I'm gonna put the link up here, and we're gonna see what happens. Hold on real quick.
Mm, mm, mm.
All right. Well, there we go, people. Finally, we got the link up for those that want to entertain us with their Barstool Confessions, and if they don't, it's okay because I'm for sure gonna drag a secret out of one of these cats on here. And why do we have two mechas all of a sudden? Oh my God.
He
Ain't no
disappeared.
niggas that ain't got shit to do with me. Ain't got shit to do with me. Fucking StreamYard is tripping.
Yeah, it really is though. Keep it 1,000. I don't know what's going on
Mhm.
with this
It
Having
is,
technical
bro.
difficulties.
shit. Yeah.
Big
But that is the
time.
yeah, but that is the concept. Anybody got any confessions they want to tell? How about you, Dr. Phil?
I ain't got
You ain't
none.
got no. Oh, you a lying motherfucker, boy.
I ain't snitching on myself.
Oh, okay. Well, say that. Say that. Say that. Yeah, because you got a couple of rabbits in the hat though.
Man, they don't want to hear my confessions. You know, might get somebody in trouble.
Man, man.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too. I'm more than positive it's gonna get stuff.
Might get yourself in trouble. You might just get
Yeah,
yourself in trouble. All
Yeah,
of
I
a
can't
sudden, we
get in
want to know
Oh
your
trouble.
confession.
man.
yeah.
Mecca gonna ride with me, so I can't get in trouble. That's the only
Well,
nigga I get in trouble with.
man, check this
All of
out.
a
Mhm.
sudden, this is the confession CD, Usher style.
Yeah, well, that's what we trying to see if somebody want to expose themselves. You know what I'm saying? Tell a blooper or two. You know what I mean? It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. So we trying to see who's gonna expose themselves, whether it be
Look. Ooh-wee.
yeah, whether it be something minor or major. That we can critique them. I'm talking about maybe help them with a little advice, steer them the right way. You know what I'm saying? What they say when you're going left, just go right and go straight. You know what I'm talking about? You be all right.
Bust it right and go straight.
Yeah.
Ah. You and your quotes. I
Man,
love them. I love them.
Man, that's all we supposed to be doing.
bruh. Yeah.
Oh, who we
Ah,
pulling in?
Uh-oh,
I
Mecca
don't
finna
know.
confess. Mecca
I
finna
don't know.
confess. Hold on.
I put the link up there.
No,
Some people are a little nervous. I'll be right
my
back though.
confession gonna be in
Give me 2 seconds.
my
Yeah,
confession gonna be in the Bruce Lee language.
I would
And
love to hear
I'm
some of
gonna show
this.
you how
This
my
is gonna be
confession gonna
good.
look. This is my confession right here, bro. It's mine. You ready? My, my
go
my
ahead.
Bruce Lee confession.
That ain't you ain't
You,
shit, Mecca.
you know we can hear you, right, Mecca? You forgot to push the mute button.
It's the hand movements for me. Uh-uh. Not happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
It was
his
all that,
confession.
huh?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
And then I came back, homie. That's you heard me, right?
We heard everything. You forgot to
That
push the mute button.
that's how it went down, dog. Thank you. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Mm-mm.
I didn't. I didn't hear shit.
That was a smart move. I like that.
Yeah, you gonna get me out there with my thing hanging out, playing not today. No,
I
Not
didn't
no,
hear
today, huh?
shit.
no,
Talking about, I
Oh,
need some.
no.
What up,
I need some.
Rigo?
That's committing suicide, man.
I need some dirt. Some. What's that called?
That's
Man.
somebody said
So
you need to
what
call
they
tech
call tech
support.
support.
yeah. I need some. I
Hey,
need some. Go ahead.
We need the Geek Squad.
Hey,
that's how it
man.
went down.
I see. I see people nervous. They ain't gonna come on here with their little stories. They ain't gonna tell them
Of
themselves.
course
They kind of
not.
like. They kind of like you, Mecca. They ain't.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap the
Oh,
Barstool
you hear my
Confessions around
story?
my head.
What?
Oh, you wasn't here,
What?
bro. I got you. Watch. I got you. Hold on one second. See, what happened was, homie, I was in the back.
I
Oh,
cannot stand Becca. You might as well just
You
tell the
see,
story
you got me
now.
right. You feel what I'm saying?
I do. I do. You was
I
back there
told the
making
story. I just told it.
a quesadilla with a cheese roll. You rolled it up, and then you sprinkling
shit.
cheese, slapping it down. They patting it
You
down
know?
on the tortilla. I got you. I got you. I got you. I bet you was
Man.
tasty too. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Say then
Yeah.
he added the
Yes, it
tomatoes.
was. Thank you. I
Added
appreciate
the
Right.
that, bro.
tomatoes, you know what I mean?
Right.
Something's really wrong.
He said he had to stuff it in the
Oh
microwave.
man.
Yeah.
Say then the shit wouldn't
Oh
plus. I
man.
grabbed the plunger and it got the plunge. Shit.
Right. He said it was hot in the kitchen.
Now I really want to know the story, Becca. Now I
Somebody
really
get the
want to know
fire
the
extinguisher,
story.
bro. Get the fire extinguisher.
Right. Right.
Oh man.
I really want to know
Anybody
the
gonna
story.
call, bro? 'Cause they don't want to put their stuff out there.
No,
No,
no.
somebody check this out.
No.
No. Miss Aisha Booth said ask questions. How about you get up on here and I'm gonna ask you a question? How about that? Yeah. Yeah.
Boots,
Yeah, hit the
boots, a
link and come
lot
on
of
there.
boots.
So we can put you on blast since you talk about asking questions. You know what I'm talking about? Get on here so we can put you on the hot seat.
She gonna be very selective on how she responds to that question if we ask her that. That's
For
what she said
sure.
on she typed it. But she won't come on. She won't come on the show and announce that.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
won't
that's
do
what she
that.
put. Yeah, but you see what it say, huh? Yeah, you heard me. Huh means you can hear. We not.
Uh,
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah.
oh
Come on,
man.
Yeah.
Boots. We
Yeah.
would
Huh?
love to hear it, Boots.
The question, Rigo, is we talking about Barstool Confessions. I put the link up there, and all you got to do is tap in. I'm going to add you to the stage, and we're going to go from there. It could be explosive. It could not be explosive. We don't know. But we're going to figure it out.
Look, she laughing. No, ain't nothing funny.
There ain't
It
nothing
don't,
Bring
funny.
your ass on here. Stop playing around. Boots.
it doesn't have to be anything, you know,
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah.
hostile. It's just
It
something
really
to
don't.
confess.
It could be something juicy. You know what I'm talking about?
Something
Be
juicy, something
juicy,
funny.
something dry.
Something horny.
Oh, damn. You get
I'm
it?
just saying.
A
You know,
Barstool confession.
people got confessions, man.
Man, you know what I'm talking about? Like Mecca, he got a cold confession. I ain't gonna put him out there though. You know what I'm talking about? But he got one. You know what I mean? He tried to tell me to keep it a secret. I'm trying to be cool, right? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna try to hold it down right now. You know what I'm saying about? But we used to have this friend a couple years ago, right? We had this homie. His name was Marty. You know what I'm talking about? We called him Martin. You know what I'm saying? Little Marty. And you know, he was a cool nigga. Mecca tried to slide over there, and he tried to, sleep with he tried to sleep with his neighbor, Sinead, and it didn't work out. No, man.
Oh man.
No, he didn't.
Come on home, Mecca.
We are not texting you no question.
That's what she
We are
said.
not texting you
No,
no
Come on,
no,
question.
come
no,
on,
no,
Boots.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, Boots. Get your ass on this stage, and then we're gonna ask you 3 questions.
Hit
And
the
you
link,
did,
Boots.
yeah. Don't be scared. What you mean talking about
Oh,
text me 3? No, no. No, I'm gonna ask you 3
and let
questions
me
when you're
pick one I want to answer. Laugh out loud.
negative. Negative. We're not doing that. Not doing
No, 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 no,
that.
no, no, no.
No,
We're
this
not
the
gonna
hot
do
seat
that.
day. This the seat on fire day. You know what I'm talking about?
She's a grown woman.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Put it out there.
And this will make it so cold. I ain't gonna really put nobody on blast, but I done had a few people tell me, "Oh, Fontaine, I'm gonna come on there. I got some shit to say and boop and bop." And ain't not a smoke signal that came out the smoke. Motherfucker ain't popped no firecracker. Ain't so much as lit a match. But you talked all that shit all weekend. I ain't gonna put you on blast though, but you was talking a gang of shit over the weekend about how you was gonna do A, B, and C. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Rod?
What's up, Rod? Man, we waiting on we trying to keep it kind of open today. We was trying to have some barstool confessions about the bike set. Some people over the weekend was talking a lot of shit to me about they was gonna get on here and let it all out, right? I said, okay, cool. You're gonna embarrass a few niggas, but hey, do your thing. Yet they quiet as a church mouse today.
Boots on the ground.
Right.
Come on, you got the stage. Hit the link and come on in.
Link is up there. What's up, Barney? Yeah, hit the link.
Nah,
We
she
in this
ain't.
motherfucker.
Oh, today is
She's
gonna
small
be
like a pebble, homie. Like a pebble.
Look,
She want no
check this
parts
out.
of it.
We're gonna do this one more time. And I don't want to hear no more shit. You know what I'm talking about?
let me see.
The link is
All
right
you
there.
gotta do
Hit
is
the
click
link.
the link and pop
Yeah,
on in.
yeah. Yeah, hit the little link.
Hit the link and talk to us.
Yeah, come on in. We trying to do a freebie today. We trying to do a little therapy.
For all those that's always screaming, put me on the show, put me on the show. This is your spotlight.
Yes, yes, it's called
Man.
StreamYard. Just
Yeah.
click the link, Boots. Click the link.
The link I just put up there, you ain't gotta worry about what it's called. It's called Bring Your
Yeah.
Ass On. That's what the fuck it's called.
Y'all
Yeah.
better leave her
Let's
alone.
get
Boots,
it.
go ahead and hit the button, baby. Come
It's
on in.
called Bring Your Motherfucking Ass On. That's
Come
what
on
the
in, Boots.
Boots know
I
what
ain't
it
gonna let
is. She know
I
who
ain't
she
gonna let them be
fucking
too
with.
hard on you. I ain't gonna let them
I'm
be too hard on you.
As long as she don't, long as she, oh my God, here we go. This is a different one. Oh my God, let's see if my man got a little story to tell.
Let's see what this is about.
Oh, Mr. Regal in the
Mr.
building.
Rico. You know, I don't give a shit. Come on.
What you say?
You know, I don't give a shit. Ask your questions.
Somebody else coming in?
Oh yeah, we got a few. Look at Mr. Hot Rod too. He wanna pop on up in here. Like he got a
I don't
Oh
even know
little
what y'all
shit!
talking about yet.
Hey,
We're gonna have a whole.
I just got home and checked in. I don't even know what y'all talking about yet.
Oh man, we
Let's
talking well
go.
you on the
Let's
hot seat
go.
now, man. Give us
Okay,
one of your set bloopers. You know what I'm talking about?
my set bloopers.
Yeah, this is Barstool Confessions. I know you got a confession or two.
I
Which
mean,
one who
I just fell the other week on my bike.
ah damn.
Is that a blooper?
They ain't gonna pop
What
up
kind of
for that.
blooper you talking about? So I can give you one.
Nah.
Be
Yeah, I
specific.
mean it depends on how you fell. No,
that's a blooper.
depends on how you fell. You know what I'm saying?
Stalled and failed, man.
Yeah, ain't this a
I
blip?
just fell over.
Oh
Damn.
man, what'd you do? Forget to put your feet
My
down?
foot was caught underneath the bike. Huh?
I said, what'd you do? Forget to put your feet down?
No. I had your peoples on the back.
Oh man,
Oh,
Oh, damn.
so he had a girl on the.
you
He
see,
had a
you see,
girl on the back.
you see, how he
Now
tried
it's
to,
getting juicy.
you see how he tried to add me to the equation. Y'all had your people on the back, nigga. Shut
No,
up,
I'm not
Your
saying it's your
people.
fault.
shut up.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying I had your peoples on the back. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying it was your fault.
I
Yo
thought y'all
He
saying,
said that I forget to put my feet down. I'm like, no, I had your peoples on the back. It was the
okay.
extra. It was the
Oh, so
extra
what you saying
buoyancy
is,
that I wasn't ready for.
Don't trip. I get
so
it
so
now.
so so what you saying is, you failed because you had some people on the back. Is that what you're saying?
Right, because I'm used to being on there by myself. So when I stalled, the extra buoyancy pulled me
Yeah.
over
You see
rather
a little
quickly.
violin? You see a little violin right there on your shoulder?
I see you. I see
The
you,
little
Mecca.
violin playing on your shoulder?
I see you, Mecca.
Yeah, a little violin.
What you saying, Mecca? Do some squats, nigga. No.
I need
That little
to. I
violin on your
need to.
shoulder.
No bull. I
I'm
agree.
playing. Oh shit. What you got to confess, Rico? What you done drank up all the tequila? You gonna confess it on live? Just every time the bottle's short, it's your fault.
Hey, after this weekend dealing with ice and my family, yeah, I took half a bottle to the head.
I bet you did. Shit. I bet you did.
Yeah, because even
Yeah.
coming over from San Diego, that inspection point for the fruit,
All right.
yeah, they were on it
Oh,
on
yeah.
Sunday.
I bet they
But
was.
luckily, I was able to take back 6 family members without getting
All
caught.
right.
So I felt like I
Right.
was a coyote this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
But
A coyote.
damn.
I
He said, but the
trust
pay
me.
was short.
Yeah.
No.
Oh hell yeah, just lunch.
Oh damn. I'm playing.
Nah, but they're hot and yeah, ice ain't fucking around right now.
Man,
So it
Yeah.
just had to be.
I'm not.
Yeah, you can
I'm
see
getting
that shit
I'm
all
getting
over
some
the
work
place.
done
Where you
over
at,
in my
Boots? I see,
building,
I
and
see. He's scared,
the
huh,
carpenter
Boots?
talking about he locking his store for me because he's scared his employees is gonna get booked. So he ain't even open up the store for him, got him working in the back and keeping the store locked up in the front.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep, my cabinet maker.
Yeah, they not playing no game.
Boots don't want no parts of it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boots, a
Boost
lot of boots.
talking about it's called StreamYard. You can read. You know how to hit that link.
He don't want no
Goddamn it.
parts of it.
I hit
Oh,
the link
boots.
soon as
Duh.
he said that. I was like, oh, I just hit the link. They can hit the link.
Oh,
They
she says I'm
bullshit.
here.
You see how quick I got
Right.
You're not
on?
here. Where are you? Where
No,
are
you're not.
you?
Boots,
No, you're
hit the
not.
link, Boots.
Oh yeah,
You
you
gotta hit
are.
the.
Hold on, that's my
You're
bad.
not
My bad.
here.
Hold on. Hold on, Jackson. Hold on,
Pull her
Jackson.
in.
Can you hear
Pull
me?
her
There,
in.
Uh-oh.
there she go.
We
Uh-oh.
can hear you. We can hear
Uh-oh.
you.
Okay, well that's good enough. I'm not dressed. No,
We
I'm
don't
Is
not
that a
care.
See
dressed.
your
confession?
face.
You know
We
what?
don't
Nigga
care.
Is
worked that
that a
violin,
confession?
boy.
So you saying you butt naked? You ain't got a
Okay,
t-shirt on.
okay.
You ain't got no shorts on.
Look,
You ain't got no bonnet on.
You ain't got a bonnet on.
no, I am 57 years old and I have hot
Nothing.
flashes. You
So
absolutely
I
right.
can't. So this must be your
Rings
confession.
out
No,
and
I'm
everything.
playing.
Is that what you want to hear?
This must be your confession.
Nipple
You be in the
rings
house
out
butt
and
naked.
everything.
No, I'm playing.
Nipple rings out and everything.
Jonesy.
Whoa.
Shit, let us
What's
see. That's a confession.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be something we might need to see.
That's
It's the
a
nipple rings for
confession. I
me,
gave you
boo.
a confession. They've been pierced for over 20-something years.
Yeah, okay. And ain't none of us have seen them. So put them on the
That
blast.
part. Say it
No, you
again.
can go look on TikTok. Stay on TikTok.
What'd you say?
Stay on TikTok. You can go see it on TikTok.
On
Oh
TikTok?
my God.
Stay on TikTok.
Okay.
I
All
Okay.
right, let's get
said
these questions out the
you
way,
can go see
homie.
them on TikTok.
Okay, well, now that we got you with the,
Yeah.
hot flash nipple rings and shit.
But how is everyone?
Hey,
We
boo.
go.
Hi, boo.
She said 3 questions. Right?
Hey,
I ain't got.
look,
I got.
Fontaine,
No,
look.
no,
Three.
no, 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 no,
Did
no,
you,
no,
did you,
no.
Oh, you gonna come in here and
You're
confess some
supposed to
shit? Which
text
one is
them.
it?
You didn't text them, so you get one.
Oh my God.
Say it again.
hey, did
I
y'all
didn't hear
peep
you,
on
boo.
Hot Rod and
Well,
Regal?
you
They
asked
got up
one
close to the
already.
screen. They thought them piercings was finna come out.
You asked one already. You said I can give you the nipple
Them
ring.
niggas
You got
like,
one.
Yeah, you know, you can hear
Boo
better when you
said,
get closer to the screen.
Man,
oh, really?
Boy.
Boo said that her confession was the nipple rings. That was her confession.
Oh, that's a
we
confession.
not going for that.
What?
We not.
Man, stop. That's not a
That can't be the
barroom
confession.
Go
At
on
confession.
27
TikTok.
years,
You
at
see it on
27
TikTok.
years old, she said. That can't be
I
the
mean, that's a
confession. That's too old.
confession.
That's not
That's
No,
That's
it's
too old.
not.
if you look on TikTok.
barroom
Look, if you
If you
confession.
look
look,
on
wait,
TikTok
hold
Barroom.
on.
on the red dress, you'll see.
How was that a confession though?
Because you didn't know they was there.
Stop it.
You know
If you
what?
wear, stop it. You cannot tell me that she don't go out wearing certain attire that's going to show that there's a nipple ring, correct?
Right.
So that's not a confession. That's just
Because that
niggas ain't paid.
outfit shows it. You can see the indentation of it.
Thank you,
And you
thank you.
also said
So
they're on
how?
TikTok.
You done just
Thank you.
proved this point, boo.
So that's not a confession. That's all I'm saying.
Well, give us a TikTok link
When
so we
I
can go check it
confessed
out.
that I had one,
Confess that you had a what?
Hey, Phil. Phil.
and
what's
that's
up?
a confession.
What's a confession that you confess that you had a TikTok?
Hey,
That's a confession.
we got questions on Facebook, bro. Can you answer those
Nipple ring.
questions? Because these right here are just
What up, Tidy Bo? I don't see the question. What's the question?
somebody
Mm-mm.
answer questions on Facebook.
Facebook, I see them, and it's not on there.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
go to Facebook.
I think that's what Rigo went.
Somebody left.
Rigo went to
Who
go
left?
check. Rigo,
Regal left.
You know
There you
your system is lagging. That's why.
that too.
It ain't lagging that much though.
No, but there's
All
no.
right,
Barroom
it's something else.
confession.
All right, it's something else.
Look, he said he ain't
I don't
lagging
care
that
about
much. I
no.
can't see them rings. No, but
I don't care about no nipple rings. I don't care about.
It's something
I'm
else.
looking
It
at
ain't
barroom
lagging that much.
confession.
It ain't lagging
I'm
that much.
playing. I'm playing. I'm
Oh,
fucking with you. I'm playing. Uh, but no.
Barroom confession.
Yeah, but ain't nobody. We get it. Motherfuckers get a little nervous and shit. Don't want to tell on themselves. You
Well,
know what I
ask
mean?
me a
Like
specific question so I can answer. I don't know exactly what what
okay,
y'all want me to talk about.
okay. Number one, how long you been in your club?
I've been in my club since '07.
'07. Okay.
Mhm.
How many have you taken for the team?
As far as you
Yeah,
got to be
you know.
a
Stop
little
it.
bit more
You
You
specific.
know I
know,
don't.
continue.
No, I don't.
Don't
There ain't
backtrack.
not.
Don't backtrack.
Listen. Listen,
No, it just depends on
listen
what.
to me.
Okay, if we talking females, I didn't took a 3 or 4 for the team. That's why I said you got to be specific in what you mean. What I didn't took for the team.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Because if you would have
at
said you
least.
took a team for a man, I'm kicking you off the
Oh
stage.
no, no.
I'm kicking get this nigga off.
I've
Get this
always
dude
been
off.
known as a good wingman. Always, sometimes, you might be out. I mean,
Ejectocito,
this,
homie.
this is when we was in our single days, and you'd be out there, and it'd be a nice one, but you always got a friend that's just a bulldog and look terrible. I'm like, man, I got you, bro. I'm gonna get her up off you. Come on, let them do their thing. Let them talk. No, come over here. Let's get a drink over here. I didn't took something for the team. It don't matter.
Okay.
As long as you got a personality and you don't
Okay.
think I can holler at you.
So it's like that.
That's how it was back
Okay.
then. Them
Come on,
days
this
gone. Them
nigga.
days gone.
Here we
I
go.
still take one for the team though, if it need be.
Thank you, my love.
That's a part of being a team player.
Go ahead, Becca.
What's your
Go
question,
ahead,
Nick?
Becca. What were you gonna say? Right. Quiet as hell now. Yeah.
Hey,
Get to think about it.
so no. I was laughing because I'm looking at the screen now. I see somebody says, "Hey, y'all." Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
anyway. You've been out here since 07, you said?
Yeah. I was on vacation
Okay.
for about 11,
So,
but I joined in 07.
okay, so let me ask you this. Since you've been here,
Mm-hmm.
has there been one, two, or multiple that you wish you could have gotten and you didn't?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Still current?
Oh no, I'm good now.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
go back
must
in
be
time.
married. He must
No,
be
no,
married.
no, no. Look, I'm gonna go back in time on him real quick. Like he just said, is there something that you wish you had or moved? Is there something that you wish you didn't? That's what I want to know.
Most definitely.
Like, damn.
Most definitely. Most
That's all I
definitely.
want to
He
know.
They're
said
hard.
he
Sometimes
took
they
some for
hard
the
to think
team.
because they're hard to think
Yeah.
because they on the set too, and then if they like a set person, they showing up to everything too.
You motherfucking right, boy. Where's Hot Rod? Smell like potpourri and funk in this motherfucker.
But you got to remember, look back in like 08, 09, it ain't like now. There's so many different SCs and stuff out there. It's a little different. Back then when you travel, it was people that was on the set, so it wasn't as many clubs. So you was gonna see the same faces, and then make it so bad when you travel out of town, you see all the people from where you from there.
Yep.
It's like goddamn. I'm trying to see some different faces, but now since there's so many SCs, when I go different places, I see a whole lot of different faces.
Right.
All the time. It'd be a few of the same people that's hardcore, but I see a lot of different faces every time I go. So it can be the same place, but I'll see different faces because there's so many SC clubs and there's so many civilians showing up, to the set.
True.
So do you be like when you see the different faces, do you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck her too.
No, I've never been like that. I've always been I've always been. I like what like me because I'm not gonna set myself up for failure trying to chase something and buy drinks and all that. You speak to me, then I'm gonna speak to you. We're gonna go from there.
Hey, let me tell you something,
I'm not never gonna chase you and I like you because you look pretty. It's like, okay, I'm gonna say something to you, and depending on your reaction, is how much further I'm gonna take it. If you don't smile and act like you interested in something that I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it at high and keep it moving. I don't care how much I think you look good.
Look over glasses like that.
Hey, Hot Rod, don't fall for this nigga trick. He trying to drag you down that rabbit hole.
I didn't hear what he said. What he say?
Okay, he trying to drag you down this rabbit hole he in right now, and he need a wingman. You know what I'm talking about?
What did he say, Svante? I didn't hear what you said though.
Listen,
what did he say?
You ain't got to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't even worry about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trying to drag you down that rabbit hole so he can say he ain't the only one. No, I'm playing.
Yes, sir. Chill. You know what I'm saying? The pipe is all right,
Oh,
homie. Hey, listen.
So,
All right. Listen. I thought of a confession, right?
Go ahead.
I'm going back a few years, man, right? Met this chick on the set, right? Met her, right? We hung out. You know, it was so cool and she was so smooth, bro. After we do the do, right? She say, I gotta get up and get back because I gotta go cook for my husband, right? I said, your husband?
yeah.
She said, yeah, I told you I was married. I said, no, you ain't never told me no shit like that. She said, yeah, yeah, I'm married. I do my thing, he do his thing, and yeah, we good. I looked at her like, no, we ain't good. Like, you know, I was kind of fucked up. I felt like I was used. I felt like a piece of meat, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Oh, oh, Dr. Feel
Well,
Good.
if we
you know
go
what
in
I'm
there,
saying?
Nah, this nigga sat up in the
He
bed like
broke
Eddie
his
Murphy
heart.
and Boomerang. He when he was
Yeah.
on the covers.
well, no, okay.
Yeah,
That's
Well, if we're
yeah,
going back,
hurt.
if we're
yeah.
going back in
Don't
the
play
day,
with me. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
and that's a true story. I was like, like, damn, the women are worse than men out here. I get it.
hey, look, back before I got my colors. Matter of fact, the ride when I rode to San Diego that led me into getting my colors, I went out there with them. What had happened was, I think a month and a half before that, I started off on a sport bike. I had failed and messed my ankle up. So I was just healing.
you always
I
falling,
said,
bro.
I was just about to say
hey,
that it's another fall.
no. That was just a lack of too much power, and I hit the water. I had a
Oh,
ZX14 when they first came out, and I went through the water, hit the gas, and the back
Uh-huh.
end just got loose, and it just threw me off the bike. So
right.
my ankle was messed up, and I had just got
Yeah,
the
man.
bike back fixed. They said, "Man, come on, ride the ankle with us." I said, "No, my ankle hurt too bad for that." I said, "But I'll ride about halfway with y'all and come back." But it was a setup because we get halfway there, and they say, "Well, you halfway here. It's the same distance home. You might as well keep on coming." I said, "All right, fuck it." So I go. That was the setup. So I get there. So it's a bunch of women there, and it was a particular girl. This was talking about girls that I liked. I didn't give it a girl that I liked. So I see her, I holler at her. So, but she really ain't. I guess she already had her mind set on something else. Later on, I found out, she picked dudes out like flavor of the week. That's why I said the women do be worse than the men. She picked dudes out like flavors of the week, and she take them, and then she don't call and get on. She was real cute too. But anyway, this other girl holler at me. I ain't gonna say no names because she's not on the set no more, but
Shout
she
out.
still be out there.
You seen her 2 weeks ago. That's why you ain't
I
gonna say
did.
her
I
name.
just no, I did.
Yeah.
I just seen her last week. Matter of fact,
Oh damn.
she was just at the picnic
It's crazy.
Sunday at the weed picnic. But
Oh,
Gotcha.
anyway, she like, man, what's happening? I'm like, what you mean what's happening? She said, what's going on with you, Big Daddy? I said, what you want to be going on? She said, well, I already got a room. I said, say less.
Big
So
Daddy.
now my guys that I rode down there with, I ain't got colors yet. They like, well, we finna roll. I'm like, well, I already got a room. I'm saying I'm cool. Like, you sure? I said, I know my way here. I know my way home. So boom, she take me down. I leave out that morning. Look, I
Ah.
leave out that morning. Old girl that I was digging on, she come out the room that was above us on the next floor, and she like, oh. She said, I see you was with somebody. I'm like, you too, right? So I see her a couple weeks later, back when we get to the house. She come over to the house. She used to make candles and stuff. She made candles and stuff and all this other stuff. So I guess I was being too nice. But later on, she said she didn't give me none because she thought that I wanted a relationship and she just wanted to get an issue. And she said I was being too nice and she didn't like that. She didn't want nobody else gonna be falling in love with her. I said, I know how to play my
damn.
position. I just need to know the rules. All I need to know is give me the playbook and I'm ready.
He said, "Oh,
I'm real
he,
easy.
he
You
said what?"
said you
He said,
said you
"Man,
want me
that's
to
all
be the
you had to
side piece.
say."
I'm the side piece.
He
That's
was like,
it.
"Oh,
You
that's all
don't
you
say
had
no
to
more.
say."
All
Yeah.
I need is my instructions and then I'll roll from there. But see, the problem is these women out here, they'll give you instructions and you ready to play that position, you playing the position. Then they get to catching feelings, and when you be like, hold on, you go to playbook, ain't none of that in the playbook. They like, well, I feel differently. I don't feel differently though. I'm sticking to the script. What's the
Mm.
problem? Now they got a whole attitude about rules that they set. It's different when we set the rules and they want to change. But like with them, I feel different. But they set the rules, and I want to stick to the script. When they don't, they have an issue with that, and I don't understand that. You being a player, why you catch your feelings? You set yourself at the beginning. I got a dude and a side nigga. I just want to get issues. Cool. I know where we stand, and I do the same thing with these women. I can be like, I got other shit going on. All you can do is have some adult fun, and that's it.
Right.
They agree to these rules, and then they want more. No, we set the rules down at the beginning. Stick to the script. Stop trying to change the playbook.
Well, we do have a woman on here boosting tapped out on us already. But Royal, what you say about that? I mean, I felt like a piece of meat. She took him down. I mean, like, is that what's going on?
Come to find, she didn't even tell me. Come to find out, she had a husband.
Is this a normal Miss Royal where women just accost men on a regular basis?
Don't look up. People in the lie, they look to the left. She looked up like, come on.
So okay. So hold on, fellas. All right. Let me get up in here. Hold on. So yes, the roles have reversed a little bit, and that's more so a survival tactic. I feel women have changed in a different way now, and they're like, women have been in that stance for so long, for decades, right? That's how I feel. It's not for everybody, and you may not agree, but I look at it like this. I have a grandmother. We all got grandmothers. Everybody stuck to a certain script, right? Now the roles have reversed, just because of the way that women have been treated for so long. Now they have reverted into having the same feelings as a man. So women are led by men, so we're all human, or like mammals, right? So we started to develop the same male traits, and that's just kind of how it happened. And
Wait. I got a question. Wait. This is not counseling session, Royal. You generalize that. Don't you slide with that shit. You ain't
I'm
sliding
trying
with
to
that
save the
shit.
girls. I'm trying to
No,
save the girls.
thank you. Yes, you are. Because I'm wait a minute.
I went National
Somebody just put
Geographic on
in,
y'all.
we don't
Look,
want the
Wait,
that's
whole
what
absolutely.
you
relationship
just said.
responsibility.
No, you
I
tried
went
to. No,
I
you
went Nat
tried
Geo.
to. No, listen. You tried to. You tried to turn it into some like prehistoric National Geographic History Channel bullshit, right? Where this is like evolution and the woman
It
follows the
is.
man type shit.
It
Stop.
is. Yeah,
Stop.
very much so.
Because you cannot tell me that women don't get horny on their
Right.
own.
Mm-hmm.
And they
They
take
do.
niggas down and
Oh,
they use them like a piece of meat, goddammit.
They do.
thank
Yeah.
They
you.
do. But men
Yeah.
have been doing this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't let's not
Go,
wait a
go
minute.
ahead.
Men
Go ahead.
men have been doing the same thing for a long motherfucking time now.
So have
Hold on.
women. That's the only thing
No,
I'm saying. It's
no.
a huge.
What
Listen, listen.
did
It's
you hear what I said?
It's
go
just
ahead.
Even
more
though
public.
it, okay, you say, okay, that's fine. Well, what I'm saying is that for a long time we played one role, and it was taboo
No.
to sleep around, unless you was
What?
like, a prostitute or something like that. But it was taboo to sleep around. We have reverted back into the same with some, a lot of women that have been hurt. So those women that you're talking about, not all women are like that, right? You have
Okay.
some women that are like that have been
Well, see
hurt,
what Tiffany said,
or
right?
No.
Yeah.
Look,
You see what
Mecca, hold
Tiffany
on, Mecca,
said?
hold on. No, wait. Listen, I was getting to that. I wanted Royal to get her point out. I wanted
Yeah.
Royal to finish because Tiffany said women are more attached with what they want, and
Yeah.
sometimes they
Sometimes
just
they just
want the
want the
D.
D.
You
and that's what
But see,
and
Yeah.
and
okay, but
that
I
touches on
disagree
the
with
point
what
that
Tiffany is saying because
no,
they'll say that, and then when I just give them the D, why are they looking
no,
at me and why you walking with her and
no.
why you talking to
Listen to me.
they don't stick
It's
to the
not.
script.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Because I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? Sometimes they just do want the D, right? And
thank
some,
you,
Yeah.
they
Tiffany.
may, and
Thank you,
sometimes
Tiffany.
they think it's the next gonna be like the next. You know what I'm saying? Like say walk like a
Whatever.
duck, talk like a duck. Ooh, that's what it is.
Right.
But there be that one motherfucker that come in there and blow some magic up your ass, and you're like, oh my god, I want this nigga for myself.
Yeah.
So the whole do your thing shit kind of changes at that point. You know what I mean? Now it's no longer just do your thing. Like I want this do to myself type shit. So I tell you what you do. Stop eating ass. Stop. No, I'm playing with you. I'm fucking with you.
Hey,
I'm fucking with
Fete,
you.
I done did a lot of stuff, but I ain't did that
Yeah,
because you
y'all
know
tell
it's,
me
it's
enough.
certain flavors.
Look,
It's certain
I
flavors that don't
said,
agree with my taste buds, and one of them is that's one of them.
right.
Hey,
Exactly.
I
Thank you,
said,
Tiffany. And that's what I was
I,
trying to say. That's
I said,
exactly what I was
I'm
trying to say
joking.
too.
I'm joking. But
let's get this clear. Because see,
go ahead.
I know if you go way back prehistoric and all that shit, men set society how they want it to be, right?
Correct.
But women have been smoother than men since then.
Yes,
It's just
Most
more
definitely.
public now. So,
yes,
like Cali
exactly.
Free said,
Yeah.
sometimes they just want the vitamin
Yeah.
D, and that's it.
That's
When
very
you decide to
true.
get the vitamin D, and that shit is good, right? It feels
Hmm.
good. The rules start changing. You change up the whole playbook.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Oh,
saying
wait,
that they
hold
don't
on,
stick
hold
to the
on.
Damn.
script.
Wait. No, wait. Let me touch on it because I know you want me to touch on it, how Rodden. I'm gonna touch on it real quick from a woman standpoint. Yeah, absolutely, exactly. Because let me tell you, the reason being is you men know what to do and what not to do. You
Oh
know not
my
to do it
God.
too. You know not to
Why
tear
you
it up,
squinting and shit?
and you know you know to just do what you do and get on. But if you making love to it and you all up in it, and then you let's stick to the same rules. No, now rules have changed because
Wait
now
a
you
minute.
have changed my entire thought process.
No. Stop.
Damn.
And
Stop. No,
and
stop.
hold
Stop.
on, let me
Yo,
Stop.
just finish.
Go ahead. Go
Let
ahead.
me finish.
Go ahead.
And and on top of that, in general, it's the respect level. It's not that we want things to change. If we're in an intimate situation or whatever the case may be, just like you don't want me standing here just all in the guy's face or whatever the case may be, don't do that to me. Don't be. That's most of the women that flip out is because the person that they're dealing with are, and I understand them, they flip out because you're sitting up here, you're blatantly disrespecting me in my face. You can do it discreetly. You can have
Okay.
your little pieces. You know
Go
that we're
ahead.
in a situationship. So don't just be out in the
Okay.
open.
But
And
listen,
if I
listen,
did it,
listen, listen. How is it a situationship if the woman goes to the man and says, "This is all I want"? Where's the situation at?
do you
There ain't
understand that?
none. No, stop. I understand. Women think with their emotions. I get that. That's not our fault. Okay? That's not our fault. Fuck. I don't know what else to
wait.
tell you. But
Here,
when
here's
you guys, no, hold on, Phil, hold on. Let me finish, man, and then you can say
Oh,
whatever.
come
Let me just finish because I got to get this
on
off
with it,
my chest.
Sante.
You know what I'm talking about? You cannot you can't set up the rules and then play against them. It don't work that way. You got to set them motherfuckers and the parameters up from the start. And if they agree to
Right.
it, cool. If they don't, whatever. But if you, the female, sits up there and says, "Look, this is all I want," whatever you're intoxicated, drunk, whatever the situation is of how you gave off this conversation, that's the way it's going to be, no matter how you feel. But that's not what always happens. That's all I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? But then they want to get mad at the man, just like you said. We know we got this situation. What situation if all you told me the other night was you just wanted some dick? What situation do we have? You see
A
what I'm
dick
saying?
situation. A dick
and
No,
situation.
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah,
Because what
a
happens
dick situation.
is and no, because you just said like just do what you do and get up out of here. Now, if they do that, what you gonna do? You gonna go back to your girls and you gonna talk shit. This nigga was whack. This nigga was stuck.
right.
He don't know what the fuck he doing. Woo woo. But
That's
if he blow your back,
Well,
exactly. Now when he blow your back out, now you want to psychologically claim this motherfucker. Okay, you know what I'm
and,
saying? Like unbeknownst to him, and that's where the shit get to flipping out.
You
You know what I mean?
can't
And
do
that's why
okay.
this. Why you
he over
doing
there in
that?
the corner. He over in the corner wiping a motherfucking Patron off his face, talking about. I thought y'all people thought it was the dick. That's not his fault.
Right.
and
This
that's what I was
reminds
getting
me.
to, bro. Cause you can't get mad. Listen, a man comes in, right? If you say you just want sex, right? And he give you sex, like you said, if it's whack, you gonna go tell everybody that dick ain't no good. But if he perform like he's supposed to,
Hmm.
now the
All right,
emotions kick in.
Hmm.
So wait a minute. See, that's one thing I can say about some of the fellas. If you tell them this is the script, they're gonna play their role. That don't mean they ain't gonna lay pipe. They gonna be plumbers. They gonna do their thing. They supposed to, right? I can't have a name like Dr. Feelgood and it's like that shit was whack. So you gotta perform every single time. Y'all gotta keep y'all feelings in check.
I'm gonna ask you this: why would you even want to give a woman all your good stuff the way that you would give someone that really wants you?
Listen
That's
to
my
okay.
question.
What? Listen.
That's my
Why would?
question.
Are you asking
Go
me?
ahead,
You
Fontaine.
go
Listen.
pound her
No.
out and give her all your good
Listen.
activities,
Go ahead,
right?
Fontaine.
Listen.
And
I'm gonna tell you why right now. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Because you're not gonna talk about us. That's the problem. You did.
Say it again.
You
Say it
are
again,
not
Fontaine.
gonna talk
Say it
about us.
again.
You know
So
what
Say
I'm
it
saying?
again.
Look, because you, oh my God, you act like this stories don't just. You remember when you was a little kid and you was in the school and they tell one little kid and it's like a secret, they go all the way around. The story don't
telephone,
never come back to truth.
telephone,
Yeah,
yeah,
it don't never come
telephone.
back to truth. You understand what I'm saying? And understand that story gonna get even worse as it gets around this motherfucker.
absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why. If a nigga
Uh,
understand, he think it's a guy, he think he
Mecca
is an
clocket.
Olympian.
hey,
He
listen,
is an
Fontaine.
Olympian
So
when he
so
get up
Listen,
so
there.
Fontaine.
let me
On my
answer that question. You
go ahead,
said,
go ahead,
why would a
Fontaine.
man give all his stuff, his goods, whatever, right? Now, you don't go out and play football and play less than somebody else because they can't keep up. So why would you not perform? Whatever that performance is.
Oh, look.
If a man
Mm.
tell me all he want is my cookie box, do you think I'm gonna twirl around and ride it and act like no? I'm gonna give
Hell
you
yeah.
your
If
cookie
you
And
do
box,
that,
if
you
you
baby.
do,
will.
and if
Oh
you
my
do that,
Listen,
god!
we don't want to come
listen to
back.
me.
And
Listen,
if you
no, but
do
see,
that, we
listen.
don't want to come back.
But
I don't
no,
want you to
but
come back because in your mind, that's all you wanted.
okay. But listen to me. Listen to me. Just like male and female, we are completely different, correct? Okay, completely.
Mhm.
Majority of the time, I could be wrong. Women, when it comes to that part, they want an aftermath to it. You know what I mean? Unless they tell you this is all I want. Okay?
Yes.
Men
Okay.
have no problem, none at all, messing with a motherfucker and not fucking with him tomorrow. Okay?
Say it
Yes.
And
again.
keeping
Agreed.
our mouth shut. It's a
I agree.
difference. It's a difference when you're in a club and a woman goes to a man and be like, "Look, I don't want nothing from you. I just want to fuck." That niggas be like, "Look, y'all, I will talk to you niggas tomorrow. I gotta go."
Exactly.
Okay, okay, that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. I promise you.
No, no, no.
99%
I
of
agree. I agree.
this, okay. But if a man walks into a group of women and says, "Girl, I just want woo woo woo," the whole pack gonna be like, if you don't get up off my home girl and whoopty wham
Yep.
and just you see what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So you have to put that in perspective, right? So yeah,
Mhm.
if someone says that to you, you're the one that's gonna be like, nah, fuck nigga, get out of here, fuck nigga. Not a
Mhm.
nigga.
Got it.
Just like
Okay.
just like in that
So let me ask you
old
this.
out
So let
no,
me ask you
hold on,
this.
real quick, Mecca, real quick. Just like that old
No, yeah, I got you. I
Outcast
got you.
song.
Yeah.
Remember that old Outcast song where Andre 3000 and he kept calling himself "Be Cool, Ice Cold, Be Cool." Remember he said, "Maybe I
Mhm.
just laid my head on her booty." What was the thing he said? He said, "I'm not even
Yeah.
mad that she gave it to me on the first night." He said
Right.
that lets me know she know what she want out of life.
Right.
Okay,
Just like
that
yes.
but that's our kind of mentality. Women
Got
is
it.
completely different. So that's what I'm saying. And when a woman says, "Hey, this is all I want," woo, woo, oh my God, we think niggas think they didn't won the lottery for the night.
Exactly. Yep.
What?
What? That's
Just
all you want?
ghetto.
Oh shit. Hold
Just
on.
But
fucking ghetto.
it's not ghetto because at the same time, if a woman really wants a man, you get into that bedroom, you're gonna give him everything that you thought you seen on fucking Pornhub. Don't play with me.
Not the Pornhub.
Don't play
Or at
with
least
me.
try to. Or at least
Well,
Thank
try
you.
to.
I was gonna say
Thank
this.
you.
If you have sex with a man the first time, whether you wanted it or he wanted it, and he do a damn good job, you're gonna want seconds. And each time you go back, you're gonna get looser and looser and looser. And more shit gonna happen. And to me, if you're going in for the first time, you might as well perform. It might be your last time. Perform.
That part right there.
Okay.
Because you know what y'all women do?
Oh, quick
Y'all
question.
just like Negroes. Girl, I fucked him. That shit was good as fuck. Girl, was it? You still
Hmm.
fucking with him? Nah, I ain't
Yep.
fucking with him. and she in his inbox, or she said, "Can you give me a
That's
ride on your bike?"
it.
Oh, I want to talk about that, but go ahead, Mecca. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dr. Feel Good. What you
Hey,
saying?
I'm just
hold
saying.
on, hold on. Let me now.
Go ahead,
Let
Mecca.
me ask you this: we talking about all this and all that, right? Now, follow me on this. You tell your girl like you at the spot at the annual whatever. You like, yeah, girl, that's him right there. You feel me? You're like, yeah, that's
She
him.
did it.
Oh
She
yeah,
did it.
that's him. I want I want to break it off. So then let me ask you this: how do you handle rejection when that motherfucker say, "No, I'm good"?
Girl, fuck that nigga. He ain't shit.
Who, me?
Hey, she gonna tell the
Hey,
world, my guy. The
that's the end of the
world.
That's the end of the podcast. But we're done for the night. Because
Wait,
she looked
me?
You know
around
what I'm
like,
saying?
It's like me?
Hey,
What?
oh, me?
You reject
I'm
me?
asking a
What
question.
you talking about?
I want to
Hold
know.
on.
I'm a
Yeah.
Libra. We don't
Me?
get rejection. But what
What?
happens
See, there you go.
is but if it would, let's say, right, if something I carry myself a different way or whatever. That's what I wanted to talk about women. I found out women are in guys' inbox. I never knew this.
Oh yeah.
Come
This
on
is
now.
something I
Oh yeah.
swear to God. My
You're
friend,
trying to sit and
this,
tell me not one of your club sisters said, girl, I had to go ahead and text that nigga. Send him a message. Not one.
the, it,
Not
in
one.
our in our listen, in our community, in our women community, that is taboo. You guys don't understand
Shit.
that.
Well, they're lying to you.
I
to
can't
They're
tell.
to
They
lying.
each
lying to you.
other. I'm no. Listen to
Yeah.
me, guys. Listen, fellas. For us to tell each other that it's a thirst. It's thirsty, right? For women, like, girl, I was in his inbox. We don't tell each other that, and I have never known that. I have never had to get in anybody's inbox to get any type of communication. So I didn't understand that, and it's beautiful. They're in men's inboxes, and I can't believe that. The
Well,
roles have definitely
Okay.
reverted, and that's what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
okay.
Like,
So what I'm
women
saying
are
is
acting more like men than ever now.
they may not
Okay.
admit that they was in his inbox initiating, but they will admit they've been in each other. Oh yeah, we've been texting, we've been in each other's
Yes,
inbox.
exactly. Yes,
That's
that.
them
Yes,
admitting that they went in his inbox.
but then you, in your mind, you think that person hit them up. You get what
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thank you.
and they
And,
want
If
you to
and,
think that.
if
but,
my homegirl come tell me like, yeah, girl, we talking, we texted, and I'm gonna think he courted her. Men court women, not the other way
Look,
around.
wait,
let
look.
me
Let
ask
me
let
tell
me
you
ask a
this.
question real quick. Let me ask a
Wait,
question real
hold on
quick,
one
Rob.
second, Rob. 1 second. We was remember I seen you at the DTs that night. It was like maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Mm,
A woman walked up to me and said, her exact words was, "I will rock your world." It scared me. You know why it scared me? Because I seen a movie where the motherfucker, the bra said, "I would change your whole world," right? He fucked, and when he woke up and went to his mirror, it said, "Welcome to the world of AIDS." You know what I'm saying? That shit scared me. So I'm like, God damn. You see what I'm saying? So
That's
He
what
women
I'm
told the
saying.
truth.
are bold as fuck. And don't get me wrong. I like a straightforward woman. Don't get me wrong. If that's all you want, that's cool, right? But
She said, "I'm
the,
gonna
the
shoot my
shit that
shot."
She said
men
she gonna shoot
use,
her shot.
women will use that same shit, but just from a female's perspective. And they're more aggressive with it. I done had women grab my vest, like, "Hey, don't touch my vest. What are you doing?" "Oh, I was trying to get your attention. What's happening?" "I like you."
Women
"Oh,
are asking
shit."
men to marry them nowadays. Yeah.
See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I seen that too. I seen that
Hmm.
too. One knee. I said, "What's going on?"
Don't propose
All
to
right.
me. You get rejected.
All right. Well, let me ask you this question then. We out on the set. We hitting the different spots throughout the week or whatever, throughout the month. We hitting different spots. You see the same people. Okay. Don't nobody try to holler. Then as soon as they see me or they see somebody that they fucking with me or they think fucking with me, now they want to say something. When I tried to holler at them earlier, they was cool. But now that I'm fucking with somebody that they think they look better than or how she get him, now they want to holler.
That's a
I don't
human
understand
thing.
that part of the
We
game.
talk about that all the time as women, and that's the one thing you'll always say. Once it's the same thing in the women world. Once we are dealing with a man, a woman won't even give you a time of day. But if somebody see me with somebody, now they gonna want to go talk to them. You get what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a human reaction because You see something that you rejected or that you didn't look at in that way, and you see
Mm-hmm.
somebody of value that,
Nah, because you're
or
nosy.
not even
That's
of
all.
value,
It's because you're
not
nosy. You want to know what the fuck this nigga got and how he got that dick.
right,
Y'all motherfuckers
right.
is nosy.
So
And
Mm-hmm.
you
that's what
want
I'm
to
saying.
know.
No, men
That's all
do it
it is.
too. Men
He
do it.
No, we
always
Hold
don't.
on,
smiling. He
No,
doing
we
Vontae.
something right.
don't. No, we
He
don't.
always smiling. He
We're,
must be doing something right.
no, we don't. Ours is different. I'm telling you. When it comes to us and it comes to men, a lot of times the first, and if I'm putting a nigga out there or any man out there, I'm sorry. Fuck it, I'm sorry. Okay, but the game from, from the start is usually straight sexual. Okay, that's why I sit and say a woman can walk to a man and say, "Hey, I want to fuck you tonight." It's happening. It's not the same, vice versa. You see what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And that's why I'm sitting there saying that. You know what I mean? Because you guys, what they say, women choose who they fuck, men choose who they marry.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
That's why the game is like that. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? So that's all I'm getting at. Like it's not the same. It's not the same. We're going to react in that situation completely different.
Right.
Completely.
No, I get it, but to go with what you saying, how that is like a human reaction. Women do that all the time to different girls, and that's some of the drama too on the set. Like you wasn't even thinking about this guy now, all of a sudden, right? Or and like I was saying, from a woman's standpoint, I've had men come up and talk to me just because they see me talk to another man that they felt like, oh, she know him, so maybe I could talk
Right,
to her. Like, so
right,
Right,
it
right.
happens both ways.
Mm.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
that
both
So,
ways.
so
usually that. Go ahead.
go going back to somebody said earlier. Why is it that? Well, let me start this way. There was a particular woman that tried to get at me. Right? It didn't happen. I didn't never touched her, kissed her, seen her naked, nothing. Never been to each other's house, anything. Right? I see her on the set today.
Pocket bottom.
Her motherfucking ass hates me. She give me the look like she cutting through a butter with a hot knife, and I'll be like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you want my flavor, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Men can get that same rejection, and they'll either continue to try or move on.
Mm-hmm.
But women, when they do it, it's a whole fuck that nigga. He ain't this, and And when you ask them what's wrong, they won't give you no straight answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
Women can't
go ahead.
women can't take rejection, bro.
Well,
I'm
and
gonna
what
tell
I'm
you right
saying
now.
is,
If a woman shot her shot or did whatever and laid out the red carpet for you and you was like, roll it up, she's gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna hate you for the rest of your life, for the rest of her life.
but
And
look, I'm not mad at her for
and
that,
it's
but it's
not
like,
because she
Right.
really hates you, it's because she could not conquer you. Women's whole
Mm.
thing were like, I guess, like a spider. You got to be able to, and if you can't,
well,
look,
all I'm saying is because it's funny to me because we talking about Barstool Confessions. I had a whole 5 or 6 women discuss me. I ain't never had sex with none of them, right? But they all asking. Everybody said, no, we ain't never fucked him. So one girl said, well, why everybody mad? He didn't fuck with none of y'all. Why y'all mad? Because what men do is some men will see something you like, or you can mention it, and like you said, because he felt like, oh, she was talking to him, let me slide up under.
Right.
Women, they will cut it. They will try to cut you off at the knees so nobody else will talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else will talk to you. Oh, he stuck up. Oh, he bougie. Oh, he a hoe. Well, damn, who has he fucked that you know? Nobody. Well, how you know he a hoe? Oh, because he
Mm.
didn't fuck you.
The rumors will start swirling.
Because you
Mm.
be
yeah,
in everybody's face but hers. That's
yep,
why.
Exactly.
I like that one, and that's the truth. And just to touch on what you said, Dr. Philgood, is like women are very strategic. Yes, they will play a whole
You
game
see
and a
what Chili
whole
D
monopoly
said?
board. Yep, she think you fucking everyone else. Why not me? And that's true. So women think that men are super whores. Some men are very picky. And that's a good topic to touch on because at the end of the day, not every man is just throwing themselves a party. Some men are picky and don't want everybody hopping on them. And so women feel some type of way when they get rejected. That's why I don't understand why women are, you know, uh, being the aggressor when you're supposed to be courted upon.
He said
But
they mad
that's a
because you
whole
didn't
nother
give them
story.
no play.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
that's
Barstool Confessions, shit.
that too. That's
Confess your rejection and keep it moving. Goddamn.
confessional rejection.
Confess them.
They're
He
not.
rejected
No,
me, girl. Maybe you got better luck.
they're not gonna do that. They only gonna tell that to their closest homegirl. To everybody else, as soon as they walk back to the crowd, oh girl, that nigga gay. Yeah, and I'm out.
Hey, I've
And
been
I'm out.
accused.
Yeah,
I've
be
been
fucked up,
accused.
Absolutely.
man.
I've been
Fuck.
accused.
Yeah, gotta
Yes,
be fucked up.
Mhm.
and that's another thing. Like women will tarnish somebody's name just because they couldn't have stuff like that, But men do it
Yeah.
too. Men do that
Yeah, it's the men out
too,
there to do it.
and it
I
what?
agree.
Yes,
It's
very
the men
much
out there to
so.
do it.
And it's been times where men have literally. That's why I'm really nice to a lot of people. I hug and I communicate with everybody because if I don't, because I know so many people, it could easily turn left. You get what I'm saying? So I just try to show everybody respect because men will tarnish your name just like women do it to men. Like they both do
Mhm.
it just because you're not interested in them or just because you're not giving them attention or you're not sitting there letting them sit up in your face. Like it gets tricky out here.
And
It's real
another thing
tricky.
too, just like what Callie Fee said, I'm gonna go ahead and answer her question. Yeah, sometimes.
What did she say?
Yes, they do.
What she say?
Yes,
You
they
see it?
do.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it be like that.
Oh, they
Did
look
she
stinky.
look? Did she look
Stinky.
like it
Look
smelled?
stinky.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What? What's that little
Okay,
kid
what?
name
Well,
that was on Snoopy, the one always run around with the dust flopping around with the
Oh, I
blanket?
forget his name. I
Big
forget his
Pig.
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
Big Pig.
yeah,
Big
That's
yeah,
what I
Pig.
yeah,
said.
yeah,
Yeah.
Big
yeah.
yeah.
pig.
And
Okay, well,
sometimes,
okay.
So
for the women that's out there, somebody said add more women. We can only add women if they hit the link to come
Hit the
in so
link.
they
There you
can
go.
do their confession. If they don't,
Y'all that's
okay.
typing that stuff, y'all can hit the link too. Y'all women that's typing
yes,
in the comments, hit the
Yeah.
link.
Callie, come in, add on in, hit the link.
Now, on the flip side, I'm not gonna say no names. What about the men that see that don't matter what female it is that come be talking to you? She might not even be trying to get at you, but she's smiling at you, she's talking to you, she's touching on you. As soon as you walk off, why does this cat want to get at her? And then they come back and be like, "What's up with your boy? Why he get at me and he see me talking to you?" I said, "I don't know. You got to ask him what's up with him." I'm just
We
saying that
just
because I didn't
we
have it
just
happen to me a
talked
few
We
times.
just talked about that
Oh, we
we
because
just
talked
talked
about that. Okay,
about
I missed
that.
it. I missed
because
it
they
then.
see,
Okay.
yeah, they see that someone else has really already broken the ice. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
where it's
Okay.
at, number one.
All
So it
right. I
shows that
came in late. That's my fault.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, it shows that the woman is semi-approachable. That's number one.
Right.
Mhm.
And if the nigga judges himself to the nigga, if he think he's flyer than
And,
him,
and
of
that's what
course
I be
he
thinking.
gonna
They be like, "Why
yeah,
is
he
she
gonna be like,
talking to
well,
him?" I think I'm fly. I be like, that's what
yeah,
I be thinking. I be like, I don't know.
yeah, that's the thing. He like if she gonna talk to this corn on the cob head ass nigga, she
Exactly.
gonna talk to me.
I think that's what they be thinking about me because I just all I
Yeah.
do is smile, laugh, and I speak to everybody. So I guess I'm corny. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear the
Oh,
name brand shit. I'm not always fly. So when they see a broad talking to me, as soon as I walk away or they get a chance, they go in the holler. They like, "Oh, is that your dude or something?" Because what the whoop. But I mean, then they come back and be like, "What's up with him? Why you trying to get at me like that?" I say, "I don't know.
But
You gotta
a
ask
lot of
him."
times on the men's side, that's a lot of envy. They want to be
Mhm.
like, they want to, they don't necessarily want what you have, but they don't want you to have it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So on the men's side,
Both of you
that's
clock it.
more prevalent, right? Because
yeah.
I've had that occur. No,
Sometimes
no,
it,
no.
some,
That's
I've
sometimes they
had that
want
true,
what you
occur.
got.
Pache.
Sometimes they
No, but
want what you got.
what I'm saying is,
Fuck.
Oh
I've
yeah.
had that occur. I've had that happen. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I can be like, damn, oh yeah, baby looks sexy, And
Mhm.
soon as I say that and I can blink, the nigga in her face. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say I want to get with her,
Right.
but if I find her attractive, other people gonna find her attractive, right?
Exactly.
But if I approach her and just have a genuine conversation, and
Mhm.
that person happens to be standing in that crowd, now he thinks he knows her. So he wants
Mm.
to go and try to add his 2 cents.
Talk
My
about
thing
the
is
man
this:
who drugged the woman.
men
Right.
do a lot of shit. Women do a whole lot more, in my opinion. They just better at it in some situations. You know what I mean? Men are more public with a
Until
lot of
they get
shit,
caught.
right?
When
But
we
women
talked
are
about this
more
earlier, she
Until they
said,
get
talk
caught.
about the men who
personal.
drag the women when the women not
Oh,
interested in them. I thought we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
We
So
did.
for me, I
yeah.
just look at things like this: when you dealing with somebody, like you say, you go and you be hugging on people because you know people, you know a lot of people. You just spreading the love,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
in those hugs, woo, I know a lot of niggas be like, "Damn, I show like you. Damn, I show," and you be like, "Oh God, damn, I didn't even know you looked at me like that." You see what I'm saying? That's because you hugged somebody that he felt was less than him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
It just happens.
And then and I'm younger than some of the the older cats, and I usually talk to more more of a my more of my age group or higher, and for me, I don't even think they're looking at me like that, right? And they
Ah,
are. So I'm like,
cut it out.
no, sometimes I really don't. You know what I mean? Like I really just run around speaking to people, doing what I was taught. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's not everybody that's doing that is trying to, do
Right.
stuff
Yeah, I
else.
know.
Yeah.
Since somebody on there, I'm finna get in her inbox. As soon as we hang up, I'm in your inbox. And you should,
the last time I saw you when we was at Wanted Riders, when you came out the door and I hugged you and talked to you, a dude that I didn't know, man, what's up with her, dog? I said, oh, let's speak to her. These niggas be looking.
Yeah.
I
They
didn't even
don't know
notice
what they're
that.
getting into.
And
They don't know what
I
they're
didn't
getting
even
hell
notice
into.
that.
no.
And he's like,
I'm gonna keep it 100. They don't know
he
what they're
said, man,
getting
he said,
into.
what's up with her? I said, let's go talk to her. She's
These
right
niggas gonna be stressed out in her yard at 3:15 in the morning. Might be might be in front of the window with a boom box and shit.
Hey, they'll be in front of that
Yeah.
window, and she'll be on the
there.
set. Then they'll be like, "Man, you on the set too much."
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they don't want no parts of this. I'll be outside.
Right.
I used to talk about that a lot too. I don't understand the guys that meets a woman wherever she's working, whether you on the set, whether you work at the strip club or whatever. You meet her there, and then you want to make her your girl, and then the first thing you do is, you can't wear that, you can't go there. But this is where you met her at, and this is what she had on. So why now that you messing with her? I mean, I can still you want to tone it down, but you got to still think about where you met her at and what she was doing.
Fuck
All
that.
right.
Be
So you gonna
you.
tell me, sorry, you guys, you gonna tell me you not like that? That
Nope. I
okay.
can marry a porn star. I don't care who she been fucking. If I like
You
you, I
know
like
what?
you. I don't care who you
All
been
right.
with before me, because now you with me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
You
minute.
not
Yep.
gonna let that slip by.
What?
Okay. Now, who she been fucking
I
might have a say so about me even marrying the motherfucker. That's
I
number
didn't say
one.
anything about marrying her.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about
No.
marrying her. I said who I could be
You
with.
just said,
There's a difference.
oh, okay.
I'm gonna get
I
married
swore
and
her.
being with somebody is two different things.
Listen, I could have swore. We gonna run back the tape because I could have swore you said I could marry a porn star. Anyways,
Oh, I
yeah,
could. Oh, yeah, I could marry a porn star.
yeah,
Yeah, I could
that's
marry
what
a
you
porn
said.
star. Yeah,
You
yeah,
did
I
say
could.
you
I
that.
just
said,
said
yeah,
you
I could
didn't
marry
care
a
for
porn
sure.
star.
My thing is this, like with me, right? I don't care because my thing is you would rather me look at you than go look at another woman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't want nothing, tone nothing down. You rather me look at you
Agree.
than go look at somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what you come in here looking like a librarian. Oh, understand, nigga. My head gonna be on a slip. I'm so sorry.
See, you
You
know,
understand?
and I agree with you on that, Fontaine. Because see, my attitude is, if I liked you this way, don't start changing up. And I've had the opposite. I can meet a
Mm-hmm.
woman, and let's say she wore some
Damn.
sexy shit, and I liked it. She'll turn
Uh-huh.
around and start dressing down. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I mean, like, damn, you
Right.
had to sit out like looking nice. What's going on? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So some women change for the type of man they get with. You know what I mean? If
Okay.
he's of a certain whatever, she may try to adjust to meet that level. But for me, I want you to be who you are. Just stay who you are.
Right. Just who you
Don't
are.
change up nothing. Because if I
Don't
like you
no
that way,
extras and no
I'm not
less.
going to tell you
Just
what you can wear, what you can't wear, where you can go,
right.
where you can't.
I
I ain't
might
got
give
time
you
for
some
that shit.
suggestions, but I'm not gonna tell you what you
Oh,
can and can't
men are
wear.
something
But I might
else.
give you some suggestions.
Mm-mm.
I'm shit. if you sexy, you better stay sexy. Because if you ain't sexy no more, you done lost the physical attraction.
Don't one of them
Men
rappers
say
got a
that.
song about that? About if they ain't looking, I don't want her. If they ain't looking, I don't want her.
Yeah.
I just want to
Cali
say
P, you
this.
got a lot to say, Cali P. Why don't you just come on and hit the link and come on
Yeah,
in
come on in.
and talk to
Come
us?
on in.
You know? Because you
Dr.
know.
Susan,
I don't.
We
I do
gonna
a
have
lot
to
of other
do.
stuff. I don't have to eat ass to make them stay.
Oh damn! It's a
I'm
blip.
sure that was
you
directed to
suck
me.
toes.
So that's why I had to
You
answer
suck
that.
toes, huh?
Oh yeah, I suck some toes. Oh, you get your toes sucked. I got a foot bath and everything before I suck them. I wash them.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you
Back
know
in the
what?
day,
Listen, check
I
this
used to
out.
keep my foot bath in the back of my car. So when I get to the house, I'm
You
washing
look
your
like
feet
you
and
be
getting your toes
sucking some
sucked. Real
toes.
talk. Real talk. I used to have a foot bath and keep in my car.
Check this out. On that
Real
note, we are
talk. I'm just keeping it honest. I'm
we
keeping it
finna
honest.
cut. We cut.
God, God. I
Hey,
just want to
look.
touch.
Hey,
Can I
Now
touch
you
on this
can't
for a
have
second?
brains and all that to get
no,
your toes sucked though.
hold on. We're gonna let you say this, but then we finna cut this short. We just gonna have to come back with some bar stools next week.
Real
This
quick, I
nigga
just want to
gonna have
touch
his
on it.
hair all my fucking
Men,
night.
men say that shit all the time. Oh, don't
What's that?
change, blah blah blah.
What's
But
that?
when you run around acting like Malcolm X in the house, you won't speak to me. You got an attitude. Yeah, you won't say that shit, but you
Is that your
act it.
confession?
Your energy. Yes, men are something else. They will create this whole ball of fucked up energy inside of the house when you decide to be with
Yeah,
them.
I'm with Mecca.
Wait, hold on, and y'all and women don't. Women don't.
Yeah, we both do. But don't make it seem like you okay. Yes, we want our men to smell good and all that, right? We want you to put on cologne, da da da. But if we're sitting in the house and you putting on cologne and getting dressed and you done went and got a haircut and you going out with your friends or you going on a run or you da da da, yeah, hello.
But he was doing that when
I'm
you met him.
Right.
yes, but I'm like in my mind I'm thinking, right? What are you doing? So
Why are you thinking that?
don't
Why? Why
say
you think that?
Why can't he just go out and be presentable? Because that's what
Did,
his
did,
family
did he
taught
just
him.
knock that thing out before he left the house? He straight.
that's why
No, that's
but
let's
that's
say he didn't touch
why
you. Let's say he didn't touch you. My thing is, if he was raised that way, what do you do about it then?
nothing, no, 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 no.
Right.
Any man, they're gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, of course, you were sitting up here saying like, "Damn, I want to go with you," or whatever the case may be. When a woman does that, we're getting dressed, we're getting our hair done, we've been doing the same shit. If you're not going with us, or you're not hanging out with us, or we're going somewhere where it's gonna be a lot of men, don't tell me that you guys do not get, or men don't get
Okay.
intimidated or
I'm
feel
a,
some type of way.
no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
Okay.
no, no. Okay,
I
no, no,
don't.
no.
I can't
Listen, no,
speak for every
listen,
other man.
listen.
I don't.
No, listen, I'm gonna end it right here because we're gonna bring this back, okay? But I'm gonna tell you where that comes from, okay? Only time somebody gonna trip is because y'all been wearing them bonnets. 29 of the 30 days of
There
motherfucking
you
month.
go. Say it
Okay.
again.
And then when it's time
Say
to go
it
somewhere,
again.
now all of a sudden we're gonna get
Say
dressed.
it
We wanna
again.
get our hair pressed. We wanna
Right.
man, get the hell out of here.
Say it
Look, we out
again.
of here, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button. We will see y'all next week. This
I'm gonna try to be on
motherfucker
time
mega
next week.
tired than the motherfucker. Everybody say your goodbyes. We up out of here. 'Cause
All
this
right.
shit
Bye,
Outie. Had a
everybody.
good
I
time. Had a good
can't.
time all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I can't take
Thank
it
you,
right
Hot
now. I
Rod.
promise you I can't, y'all.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Bikes in the Hood podcast channel on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated.